Cancer, this message is for you. I feel like recently you've gone through a scenario where something has ended and you could have had trouble with letting it go, but it's just one of those things where you just had to. Um, this is one of those situations where you're being seen, you're being recognized for what it is that you do, whether it's in your community, in your family, at the workplace. And then we have the Eight of Swords. So someone feels stuck, trapped in their head with the Two of Pentacles reversed, feeling imbalanced, unorganized, or unsure, overwhelmed about the path that's ahead of them. But with the Sun here is clarity, insight. But this is also a path that leads to ultimate happiness and fulfillment. The Judgment card here is like you're putting yourself through a time of self assessment or self evaluation where you're actually reassessing what it is that works for you or is in alignment with you. Three of Wands is forward movement. So something is being left behind. And with the Knight of Swords, this is you slicing through the fluff, getting rid of the bullshit, and staying focused on the path that's ahead of you. You could be stepping into your power at this time with the Queen of Pentacles, being bold, confident, self-assured, very passionate in what it is that you do, but still looking at the situation with a sense of optimism. Four of Cups is you practically making peace with the way that things are or the way that things happen. And you're grounding yourself at this time with the Queen of Pentacles. Whatever it is. Whatever will be. And whatever is past has already passed. But you're also embracing this with like a sense of nurturing, where it's just like you're not passing heavy judgment on the things that have happened, is happening, or will happen. This is you, I feel like, nurturing yourself as well at this time, offering yourself a sense of compassion. But what really got me here was the Three of Pentacles reverse, which is lack of teamwork or conflict, ego, competition. So there could be some arguments around you at this time with the Five of Cups. And then there's this underlying sense of grief. Like, am I making the right decision? I feel like I'm betraying myself, or I feel like I'm betraying somebody. But it's just a simple case of Cancer, whatever it is that you had to leave behind with the Five of Cups. I feel like you're focusing too much on what's out there, what used to be, instead of what still remains. So overall, there's this sense of stepping into alignment, stepping into a timeline of what is serving you. But then again, you're looking back at something that you used to want. It could be a person, it could be a job offer, or some other opportunity. Like you thought you wanted this, but there's this new opportunity that came in. So some quick decision needs to be made here. It's almost giving the energy of spirit putting a fire under your ass. So this is like a request that you have made to the universe. You put out the petition, the universe is giving it to you, and it's giving like the story of Lot. I think it's Lot, where his wife looked back to the city that they were fleeing with, and she turned into a pillar of salt. Now, this is in a metaphorical sense, okay? But I feel like you're looking back at what used to be, what is no longer in alignment with you, and overthinking this feeling of overwhelm here, feeling this sense of instability or imbalance is keeping you from seeing the path that is lying ahead of you. So I'm going to say it loud for my lovely Cancers in the back. You are no longer who you used to be. You are in a completely different form. Things are shifting. Your situation is changing for the better, and it is up to you to embrace this new opportunity, this new endeavor, this new energy that is coming your way, because it is yours if you want it. But it doesn't come to you if you continue to stay stuck on the things that no longer work for you. In an emotional sense, this could give the energy of someone who is stuck in like imposter syndrome, or feeling like they don't deserve what this is that's coming to them. But you've had to make sacrifices, you've had to make changes to get to this point in your character. Not essentially switching up the kind of person that you are, but changing the way that you move to get results. And none of those sacrifices were made in vain. If anything, people could be recognizing you at this time for the changes that you have made or the victories, the successes that you have made. And so this is very telling. So, why is it that you feel stuck, Cancer? I say this with so much love, but don't stay stuck. Continue to choose yourself and move forward. Embrace what the divine has in alignment with you and release what no longer works for you anymore. Bye.